so we've created our auxiliary view now. There's our auxiliary view. Now what do they want? They want an isometric drawing. So where are we going to start? At point A. Remember, this is our top view now. So I'm going to go to point A on my drawing, which is right there. And zoom out a bit. I'm going to go to point A on my drawing. And how do all isometric drawings start? 30 and 60 degree lines. No. Sorry, just not 30 and 60, just 30 degree lines. Okay, so I'm going to draw two 30 degree lines there. And I'm going to draw a line straight up. Now, the important thing about my auxiliary view that I need to take note of. Remember, the auxiliary view is an additional view, not part of the isometric drawing, that helps us to create the isometric drawing. It helps us to find distances in the isometric drawing. Okay, so where are we going to start? There's point A. We now need the length of that line. We need to know what the distance is from there to the base there. Why? Because that line is going to run somewhere on this line. So how are we going to do that? We are going to go to our auxiliary view. We are going to add these two lines. Okay, and then we can say that point A will be right there. Do you agree? So point A will be right there. And what can we do now? Let me just focus here. What can we do now? You can take your compass, put it on point A, extend it to that point. Now you can go to your isometric drawing, put your compass on point A, and copy to that line. Now you have that point, which will be that point. Now, how are we going to get that point? Same principle. Go to your auxiliary view, go to point A, measure the distance there with your compass. Where are we now? We are on this line. Okay, so where is that line going to be? Remember, this is our top view. Where is that line going to be? It's going to be this one. So now we can just copy that distance onto that line. And just make sure that it, yeah. Okay, so we can copy that distance onto that line. Okay, now we need to find that point right there. How are we going to find that point right there? Well, we can see a straight line running from there to there that is 60 millimeters long. And remember, a straight line in isometric drawing is a line at 30 degrees. No. So what are we going to do? We have that point. We want to draw a straight line to there. So we have that point. I'm going to draw a straight line, which is a 30 degree line that is 60 millimeters long. 60 millimeters long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and there is the base. That's going to be the base. I'm just going to draw it in very lightly because there are certain parts of this thing that we aren't going to see. Okay, what can we do now? What can we do now? Now we can start finding the top. We can start finding the top of this pyramid. How are we going to do that? We have the base. Okay, we have our auxiliary view. Look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go to the top there. I'm going to go to the tip top there. Quiet. Quiet. I'm going to go to the top there, that point. I'm going to project the line to the left. Okay. Now I can measure the distance from there to there quickly. So I'm going to measure the distance from the top to there. You see what I did? You see what distance I'm measuring? Okay. What can I do with that distance? I can transfer that to my base quickly. I can transfer that on that line. Do you agree? Okay. Since I have that, I'm going to create a point on my base from which I can draw a perpendicular line up to get the top of that pyramid. Guys, you are starting to irritate me now. Quiet. No? Quiet. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw a straight line from that one, the point that I've just plotted. And then I'm going to draw a straight line from there. Why those 2 points? Because now that will give me the center in my base. Do you see that? It gives me that point in my base. Now from that point, what can I do? I can draw a line that goes straight up. Why? Because I can see that there's a line going straight up. And straight lines that go straight up in the orthographic projection, goes straight up in the isometric projection. And it goes up a total distance of 60. So from that point, I'm going to draw a line that goes up. I'm going to measure that line to be 60. And that is going to be the top of my pyramid. All I have to do now is connect the corners. Why? Because as you can see, all of the corners are just connected to the top there. So now I can just connect all of my corners. And I can complete the base right there. And now I want to show you why I didn't draw everything in with hard lines at first. Because if I was to draw this and show you the hidden detail, then can you see that corner, when projected to the top, is there at the back? It's not going to show in my isometric view. The base, again, it's going to be hidden behind this thing. You see that? Okay, so these are things that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so that's the very basics of an auxiliary view. Now we can use auxiliary views in different scenarios, especially when we start drawing shapes like hexagons, octagons, isometric plane. That's where we are also going to be using auxiliary views. Okay, everybody, sharp? Any questions? Okay.